I have here two job descriptions. One is for a project manager and the other is for product manager. Okay, you can see that project manager and product manager. And at some point I thought like, hey, recruiters may not really know what is the difference between a project and a product manager. And at some point you may say, hey, it's obvious, a project manager manages projects, right? Yeah, hello. But still, let me share my point of view so you can start seeing some other not that obvious differences, all right? Let's dive right in. First, let's start with a product manager. I see a product manager as a strategic person. So I've worked with product managers in the past, and they always strived to be close to the management, the top management. They wanted to work for like long-term, in a long-term relationship, because they sort of became owners of the product. At least they felt some ownership, like, hey, I'm an owner of this particular product. So they have this strategic role in the company where they were getting more and more responsible for the product roadmap. A roadmap is a list of features that we intend to include in the product, in an end product eventually. So the product manager is responsible for maintaining the roadmap. In other words, he's responsible for deciding what should be included in the set of features, what should get to the roadmap. And he or she should also collect user feedback. So say, in my previous company, we've worked really closely with customers. We interviewed them, we asked them, hey, what kind of feature would you prefer? Would you like this feature or that feature? Would you like it blue or green? Would you like it blinking or solid? And we were asking all these questions, even more serious eventually, and we incorporated the user feedback to the roadmap. So who was talking to customers? Well, obviously the product manager, the product owner. Now, I need to also explain what is the difference between product manager and product owner. Well, product owner is a role defined in Scrum, in Scrum methodology, which is well, we will discuss it in a different video, all right? And even inside the Geek Recruiter Academy, we get really deeper. So I'll not divert now. I'll use the term product manager going forward. So the product manager was responsible also for the priorities. What should be higher on the roadmap? What developers should work on immediately? What they should work on tomorrow, next week, next month? So all these decisions were made by the product manager. So in other words, the product manager should always know, hey, why are we doing what we are doing? Why are we building this product? Why do we have this set of features? And what the features are, obviously. So from my experience, people in a company may ask questions like, hey, why are we working on this? And the product owner should have an answer. And obviously he should spread this to the whole management team so they know, hey, why do we need these features? What kind of goals do we want to achieve? All right, so that's why I'm saying it's a strategic role, because it impacts the whole product. While the project manager, I see as a temporary endeavor, okay, as a temporary endeavor. So someone who comes, owns a project for some limited period of time, and the project is managed by this person. So at some point it's obvious a project manager manages a project, and a project usually has a start and an end, right? That's a definition of a project, something that has a start and an end, some estimated end, and it should bring some change, right? So it should develop something or introduce something new in the company or change whatever status quo. So the project manager manages the project. He plans or she plans the project, manages all the risks, and as soon as there's an issue, he or she is supposed to take care of the issue. All right, so again, if you look at what the project manager manages. It's like, he should or she should be answering questions like, hey, how and when are we going to deliver? How are we going to deliver it? Who will deliver the feature set? If I'm using an example from the software development again. All right, so look at again. Product manager, why are we doing? What are we doing? Project manager, hey, how are we going to deliver it? When are we going to deliver it? Who will deliver it? Okay, so I hope this is clear by now. Product manager manages products, that's obvious. Project manager manages products, again obvious, but you should also see the product manager as a strategic long-term role, a person who manages the roadmap, takes care of the whole product. And project manager takes a project. It could be 2, 3, 4, 5 project managers working on the same product. So a product manager can work with multiple project managers to deliver the roadmap, the set of features eventually. All right. So guys, I hope this is clear. If not, please ask me questions. Also, I would encourage you to share this video with other recruiters so they can also learn, hey, how can we hire project managers? How can we hire product managers? How can we build better digital teams? How can we recruit better? Have a wonderful day, everyone.